We all donned helmets, and we all got strapped in, and we all get rides in GT4. Check that out. So hi guys, where am I today? Marlboro M2C. I'm at the Indianapolis Motor Speedway. Yeah. Here I am at the Indianapolis Motor Speedway. The Brickyard. BMW M Intensive at Indianapolis. Let's go. We first met, spoke a little bit to each other, had breakfast, and then we went over safety. It took place in the tower. The view from the tower was magnificent.
And then from there, we'll start kind of working through the section.
This was a place
everybody
I've
can
seen
last
since I'm a kid on
just
TV.
looking at it. This is not necessarily our trying to go flat out portion of the day. This is our let's learn the track so that in the afternoon when we do our lead follow, it's a lot more effective and we can go even faster.
Model shifted mode if you wish to do that. Choice of modes is 100% up to you. As far as the transmission is what I meant. So, anyways, we're going to start.
So the first thing in the morning, they put us into the cars right away. We got to experience different segments of the track. So we started off on one segment while another group went to another segment, and then we rotated, and we got to learn each piece.
Car in NASCAR weekend out here, but we use the vast majority of what they use for that. There's just a couple extra terms we added into it. And save my tire tracks, please. You're a bit off to my left there. I just want you right where I'm at here. Good deal. And so then this is a little fun technical section here because we got to slow the car down a little bit while turning here. We try to make it as straight as possible.
Over the course of the video, you're going to experience, see, and hear what it was like to experience the M Intensive day at the Brickyard.
Yard of bricks.
We partnered up in the cars, and my partner was great, and we helped each other a lot, and made a new friend. Shout out to my driving partner, Mike. He was super cool. The instructor would drive us around and get us to see the turns on the course and get us to see the best lines. He would slowly increase the speed as we got more and more comfortable, and he would keep us in a line to kind of see how we were and how we were controlling the cars. So as we increased the speed, we'd get a better feel for the car, the braking, the steering, the power, the acceleration, and the weight shifting. For anybody who thinks that follow the leader isn't fun, you gotta be kidding me. This is a lot of fun, and learning the lines and getting to know the track, you're more than willing to play follow the leader. Only that's the beginning. By the end of the day, you get to do the whole track.
Way too high.
Tight in all the way to the left. Shot right.
You gotta roll through that corner more. He's way off. You do not want to be over there. Yeah, he's too high. So we walked past a nice fleet of M4 competitions, and we're on our way to Gasoline Alley. And walking in there, well, you know, you see it on TV, but when you experience it, it kind of takes you over. And there they introduce us to our new car, the M5 Competition, and we're going to use that on the skid pad. So at all these little events, they like to do the skid pad. BMW puts you in a car and you do car control. Basically, maintaining control in the car under skidding conditions, understeer and oversteer, and teaching you how to control the weight and the balance of the car.
Keep pushing, keep digging. Final lap, drivers, final lap.
Got it.
And number 3 wins again. Sorry, Doug, number 3.
You got the left.
I'm going to return the wall here.
All right, so here we are. If we did the rat race, and I won, and my partner won, and we just had a great time on that. Kept it in control, and took both ends with the DSC on. 4-wheel drive, then we took the DSC off, and we did 2-wheel drive with the DSC off. After we played around with the M5 competition for a while, we went back to the M4 competitions. This time we took the Sao Paulo yellow one, and really, I enjoyed that M4 competition. This is fun too. So we're doing a different segment of the track now, and Mike is driving in the car, and we're about to turn around, switch off. Very, very cool. And we do different segments, and we pick up pieces of advice through the radio handset that they have in the car with us from the instructor. Feels different than 5.
Oh yeah.
This is a more track-focused car without question.
I call it my bucktooth bitch.
So we switch over, then I take my turn driving. Oh, you have one?
Yeah.
Watching his lines pretty carefully to see where and what he does. Our lead instructor has quite a bit of experience on the track. As we roll through different segments of the track, we keep taking turns, alternating between us, and we start to get more and more comfortable
Right there.
with
I love that.
the track
Yeah.
and the car.
Okay, 3, 2, 1, let's go.
It's their tires, man. This guy's gonna love you.
Who's that?
And you right with him. Now we're really starting to have some fun with these cars. But this is again just the beginning. At this point, we start to get comfortable with the dynamics of the car, the weight control, the balancing, the braking, the steering, the response, the acceleration, the extra horsepower going down the straightaway on the different segments of track. And it's about here that we start to begin to push things a little bit more and get a little more complex. And the instructor takes us along very smoothly.
Racing help you?
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
Same movements, huh?
Close. Very close.
Okay, yellow car just back into line, go over right.
See, I can actually brake closer to the 400, but I gotta get really into it.
Everybody stay focused. Again.
See, he's over there.
This line's wrong.
You gotta brake here, get out of it, let the car turn, just coast, then get it. Let him go.
That last turn's the key.
See, this one you can look all the way through it and just drive it.
Yeah.
God, I love this corner sequence going this way.
Like you said, that last one you could kind of just drive through.
Right. Both directions.
And then here's the straightaway where all the magic happens. So now that course, they use that particular setup for the road race.
For the road racing, yes.
Okay, gang, just got word they've thrown the checker flag. This will be our last lap. Awesome job. Stay focused. It's the gray car that's over right. On the last one, let's go.
mean, those guys were like lagging back. They weren't going anywhere. They don't have your experience, I guess.
Here we're learning another section of the track, the back part section.
Really? See what gear I was in, couldn't see the RPM. Oh, really? So without looking way down at the bottom of the dash, I was like, on this one or the other one? No, this one.
At this point, we reached midday. It was time to take a break and go have some lunch. People gobbled down their lunch, and they didn't really want to stick around. They wanted to get right back in the cars.
Look behind us. Look behind us.
There's nobody behind us. He's trying to shake you.
You think?
You're on him.
So that's where you got to straight line it. You can't wait until you get up to that.
Okay, so here's something that they do. They have you switch places with cars behind you, and as you all go around the track, they'll have somebody else follow the lead car, and you'll be asked to move to the right side and let the other cars pass you, and then you'll drop back behind in the line.
Too bad.
Let's get back under rhythm now. Follow me.
As you're driving up on the left side, you might see the foot markers for braking. Use going into turns to gauge your turns. point, I'm pretty comfortable with the M4 competition, starting to feel what it could do, what its capabilities were, especially around, you know, the full track.
Not getting some room. Trying to float it in there.
Coming down that stretch, hit 134 on that run, would later go on to do 151. Completing each segment and then going around the course, we were definitely well prepared. We were able to get a good feel for the car. We were able to get a nice understanding of what it takes and how hard one must brake after coming down the straightaway, where our braking zone would start and heading into the turn, where to turn in, and how to shift the weight of the car so that you don't oversteer or understeer, you know, in that regard. 129. Braking takes some getting used to. Under excessive speed conditions, hard braking, you have to use a little bit of leg strength, but the car stops and it stays stable and it stays straight, and it is an easy stop from an excessively high speed. I experienced very little brake fade, and we did a lot of laps in the car, and I think the brakes are pretty stock. The brakes are surprisingly touch sensitive, so it has dynamics and good dynamic feel. So I took a little break and got the video camera and I videoed some of the cars coming down the back straightaway, and even watching them fly past. What a thrill!
So
Pretty
here's
loud.
the Brickyard with these M4s. I got the M4 comp up to 150 at that one point. Here we come. Take a look at these guys. That's my boy Mike right there. I'd say at this part of the street, that part of the street. Right here, you can bring it up way up high. In the morning, 127. This afternoon, 140 plus 150. Oh my goodness. And it just so exhilarating, so exciting. And here they come. They do a pass, now they take off. So what they did there is they let the follow behind the leader, he drops back, and then the other cars follow behind the instructor. And here comes the other set of guys, and they're gonna move. This is it. Then there's your braking zones, and you get about to the 500 marker, and you hit those brakes hard as you're going to make that turn right there. And you go through the road race. And here they come. Here's Mike. These boys are moving. They're going to pass, and then they're going to take off. So the M3s, they're going to. And here comes Mr. Mike. We're going to come back around. Let's take
The car seemed to have a lot of its power going from about 60 miles an hour, getting up to about 90 to 100 miles an hour. Once I got to around 115 to 120, and then getting up to 151, it was a little bit of a slower climb to get up there, but the car was very stable. It felt very, very secure, and it locked in as I was coming down that straightaway at the brickyard.
Straight line brake. See, she didn't do it. That's she got out of it for you.
She's got to move. Yeah, I guess we were kind of amused watching the driver in front of us.
What was that like?
But hey, that's part of their part of the experience, you know.
Is how they gas up the cars.
Yeah, driving them on a track eats up a lot of gas, but it's covered. Part of the experience.
On the right side, obviously going to the left here, but we're going to track out to just a 3/4 mile, right? So about 3/4 of the way out here, and then center line, little brush to brake, turning right, ending of the curving here for the apex. Hold the left a little longer, and then make sure all the way left before we turn right. Lane enough apex here to straighten and accelerate aggressively. Right hand turn here, we're just going to keep moving up. Right, they'll probably be up at that 90 mph rate. Second car, that's quite a bit too far off the apex there. Right, we want to go right down on the white line all the way to that turn. On the brakes here before we turn right. Nice and tight here. Let the car track out, holding the main steering input so we get back to the right. On the brake. Going to the center of the road as we make this corner. So there, I'm going to the one of those 12 lanes that we and from there, we're going to come back to the right hand side. As soon as you start seeing the wall there, we're going to on it, we start accelerating. So we start with the firmest brake pressure so we don't panic later. Right? Pull here back to the left. On the brakes before we make the right hand turn. From the left all the way in here. Too early with apex there. So if we can't accelerate with apex, we got it wrong, right? All the way in here, all the way left.
He's braking earlier.
Nice and tight here. Park it out too wide. As we go straight here, we accelerate. Back. Guys, that's behind me here. A lot of effort going in to drive that car. Back to the right here.
We had stopped at this point before. Now we're going to go past it and hit the other side of the track. So we're connecting the two parts of the track together for us.
Right. Back in power. Left. On the left side, off the brake. Brake and accelerate out to the left here. Here. Manage the gap here. And compress the tiny bit here. We're getting a little separated. Alright, nice and tight here. We're going to let the car track out. We're off to the right. On the brake before we turn right to the center line here. This time we'll be doing the rotation. There. Alright, car 3, go for it.
So we finished that part of our experience and we went on to the autocross where we each did a couple of runs and we were timed and a little competition.
Oh, you got it.
Oh, just gotta ease into a stop, man. Hammer that brake pedal. That's a good first lap there. And car 4. Alright, car 2, go for it.
Nice run.
Very nice.
There you go. Car 3, go for it. Let's get a clean one in. Nicely done. Car 3, you're up. Out of the box. Gonna have to find a braking point just a little. And car 3, go for it.
Man, my partner Mike, he was ripping. Yes!
There you go. That's your personal best.
13.4.
Go to the penalty box. Feel shame.
Listen, I got this shame right here. Can't take that away from me.
And car 3, your last lap. Yeah, like 2 brakes there. You braked and then you realized, oh, that was way too early. So that cost you a little bit there. A little bit slower than your best. Copy that. And I need the name and last initial of the driver in car 5.
That's pretty fast. Yeah.
Which was the first,
So
This
that's
was the first group. This was the second group.
15-1. Oh, there's 13-0.
this is the second group.
12-9.
Yep.
In the box. I think I took out every cone that I could possibly take
Yeah,
out.
it ain't.
Fucking amazing, man. Really amazing. They're gonna come back. They'll come around. Here we go. Next up on the day, last part of the day, getting a ride in the GT4 cars with these pro drivers. Ready for my ride, gotta brace in. Definitely getting harnessed in, ready to go, set off in the GT4.
Yeah, no, I mean, if you haven't done this yet, the moment we come on the front straightaway, it's like there's a. I remember when I was here last year, I got a little choked up. You know, it's the fact of being like, okay, we're on the oval, we're coming through there. You know, 'cause this was the dream. This is the thing that got me interested in going racing.
I felt it when I came up to the gate and drove in this morning.
Yeah, like, wow, it's just a special place. Yeah, I was saying to the other guys, it feels like the straightaways are different length just because of the way they look as you go through them. When you come out of the front straight, you're just going to talk about. It's just got a it's got a different feel to it.
All the history here.
Yeah,
All the history right here.
yeah. Final turns and craziness.
Craziness.
Yeah, and then check out that view. Isn't that just like holy crap, right? Yeah. Catch it. Catch it. Go for the last lap pass for the lead here, right?
Johnny Rutherford.
Can't imagine trying to maneuver and pass 3 wide.
Well, and the thing is, like, it doesn't really feel like we're going super fast. We're probably, we're between 90 and 100 this whole way around this deal, right?
Yeah.
If you put that into perspective and you think about what they're actually running at in an Indy car,
220, 230.
well, in qualifying they're doing 240 this year,
Yeah.
right? I mean, the average lap I think was like 237, 238, something like
How
that.
do they stay on the track?
It's crazy. Yeah, it's just gnarly. When I get stuck in this dirty air, we'll go to high line.
It's interesting because I thought the banking was always a little steeper. But
Yeah, I mean, in comparison to a lot of ovals, it is very flat.
Compared to what, like Daytona?
Well, yeah, that's like vertical, right? Yeah. Try to outbrake the pit lane. We have an incident in the entry to pit lane. Might not go so well, right?
They keep it clean between riders. Man, these GT4s, they're loud. They scream, man. Well, driving in the GT4 was quite an experience. I thank the people at BMW and instructors there. They were super cool and personable. Man, what a day. Funny enough, we went faster on the straightaway down the back stretch of the stretch than these guys were doing in the GT4 cars, But I'm telling you, it was fun to ride in it. They're stripped out on the inside. They are pretty loud, and they strap you in and brace you in, and you wear helmets. It's done very safely. It was hot out. Nobody seemed to care. They had plenty of water. They kept us hydrated. They went around to make sure that we were hydrated. Safety was always the priority all the way through the experience.
We all donned
And
helmets.
over the course of the day, people began
We all
to
got
talk,
strapped
socialize, and
we
build a
all get
camaraderie.
rides
Wonderful
in
experience.
GT4. Check that out. Ain't nothing like the smell of burnt rubber, gasoline, and smoke in the morning.
we get the three.
At the end of the day, we all had stories to tell. We all had
Coming in
smiles
third
on our faces, and we went. We had our final meeting, and I'm sure that most of us wish we could do it all over again.
You can tell everybody that you're on the podium.
Okay.
Pros know that means you finished third.
Yes.
Because if you finish second or first, no one says they're on the podium. From a 13,093 to a 13,081, Austin V. Austin. And looking down on the rest of you with disdain, at a 12,967, Levi. He doesn't even have to get out of the chair. So you get your official prize here is the official timing sheet. You can charge everybody else $5 to look at it and fund your next adventure.
We appreciate you. Y'all were the inaugural for the M Intensive at Indy. That's this whole program. We tried to throw together something fun that you get to learn some in the morning. You get a lot of time on the track. Threw in the race cars because we got to make it special, right? And so I hope you enjoyed it. If there's any feedback you want to give us on it, let us know. You'll see us around later today. See Mike this evening. But we really, really appreciate you guys, and thank you for warming up the cars for the rest of the group, the rest of the week. I'm sure they'll appreciate that as well. And we hope you come back and see us. On our part, fantastic. And turn it over to Doug for a few closing words. Thank you guys.
Just want to say thank you all for coming out. Just want to thank you all for coming out and supporting the clubs and the chapters. These programs are pretty special that we do just for club members, and wouldn't be able to do it without you all. We try to do, one kind of a big event this year, and Mike and I are maybe talking about Italy next year or something. We've been to the Nürburgring a couple of times. We have Indy this year, so we'll see what comes along. But you all are now on my mailing list, so you will hear about any of these events.
I'll take the picture.
Yeah, I want the bricks in there.
I see AJ Foyt down
So here in Indianapolis, when somebody wins, they have to kiss the bricks at the Brickyard. And we won. We were all winners today. So I had to kiss the bricks at the Brickyard.
Oh man,
You got to do it.
you got it.
You got to do it, bro.
Super cool.
Shit's hot. Thanks, man.
Super cool.
Oh, kiss the brick.
So here's the shot.
Look at me, look at me.
Ooh,
Got it.
that looks nice.
At the end of the long day, I guess everybody must have went back to their places that they needed to be. And many of us went into Indianapolis We went to St. Elmo's Steakhouse, and we all had some food and some drinks and some laughs and talked about our day and talked about all kinds of things. Overall, it was a great experience, and I hope that you participate in one of these events yourself. Cheers.